You won't believe your eyes. In today's video, we're diving into some of the most ridiculous and downright confusing truck maneuvers ever caught on camera. From poorly timed turns and unbelievable drifts to hilariously failed reverse attempts, you'll be left wondering, how did these people even get a license? Get ready, because what you're about to see will leave you both laughing and furious. These drivers need to head back to truck driving school. Watch this guy slide around a corner like he's navigating an 80,000-pound sailboat on the interstate. They're turning those 18-wheelers into a bad video game. It's a truly spectacular display of, oops, driving. White knuckle moment. That cold diesel truck just went airborne off an extreme ramp like a stunt pilot. It looks like something straight out of a Fast and Furious movie. That driver definitely had his strong coffee this morning. That jump was at least 10 feet high. He deserves a big slice of apple pie and a huge cheeseburger after that performance. Black Friday trouble. This massive Iveco, big as an RV, is stuck in the muck. We need the IMT 5000 360 tractor to pull it out. It's a battle of the titans versus mud that looks 3 feet deep. That poor driver is going to need a dozen donuts after this sticky rescue. The big iron is here. Watch Fasula's haul the monster Liebherr 964 and Cat 336. These excavators weigh more than 100 pickup trucks. Their rig must have more horsepower than an NFL offensive line. This is heavy hauling at its finest. These forklift drivers definitely skip safety $101. They're hauling ton-heavy pallets like they're playing a giant game of Jenga. Look out. They're turning the warehouse into a circus. If they keep this up, the boss will need to order an extra mile of caution tape. Watch these buildings and bridges get taken down in seconds. That's how we recycle concrete and steel in America. See a 50-foot, 15-meter high structure turn into a neat pile of rubble. It's as exciting as a 4th of July fireworks show, but happening in broad daylight. So cool. Two captains are stuck in that white clay quicksand that looks like melted chocolate pudding. The mud is almost 2 feet deep. This isn't a mishap, it's an unscheduled mud bath. I bet they're wishing they had a Ford F-150 and about a gallon of strong coffee to get them out. This is the ultimate reel of heart-pounding moments involving trains, choppers, planes, and tanks. Near misses so epic, they'd make Tom Cruise jealous. Speeds hitting 100 miles per hour on a river. Warning, try not to spill your root beer. Watch the jaw-dropping skills and the hilarious oops moments when these 60-foot semi-trucks misjudge a turn. Someone clearly skipped physics class. You'll see feats of driving, and then the times they need a forklift to rescue the forklift. It's better than a NASCAR race. Get ready for some spectacular parking attempts.
Ui, 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 ui. À, vô, 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 vô. Trời ơi, ma.
Looks like this Fordson didn't measure up. It's stuck in a ditch that must be 3 feet deep. That driver needs a stronger cup of coffee. Maybe he thought it was a monster truck for the county fair mud bog. Hope he calls AAA. That truck just dodged a freight train in a movie level near miss. The gap was less than 1 foot, 12 inches. I bet that driver learned to steer from a Navy pilot. He definitely needs a strong cup of joe and a quick trip to Vegas after that close shave. That overloaded semi is high-centered on a tight mountain curve. That 53-foot trailer looks like it's playing Twister with the mountain. The driver must be wishing he had the jaws of life to pry himself loose. Hope he packed good coffee and a great novel. Trucker down. That lumber truck is stuck tighter than a drum, loaded down like a battleship. It looks like it needs a giant surgical procedure. Luckily, the excavator, with its 15-foot steel arm, is here to save the day. This rescue is more dramatic than the final minutes of a Super Bowl game. Go big or go home. This road is so tight you need a 4x4 SUV. It's not a drive, It's yoga for your car. Go too fast, and where will you end up? Definitely not in Florida. Better keep it slow, like a true snail, maybe 5 miles per hour.
No, vean. Ya no. Gracias a Dios.
Yikes. 2 trailer trucks, each about 50 feet long, are doing the turtle flip on the Trans-Sumatra Highway. They look like giant, tipped-over roaches. I bet the drivers are thinking, I need a vacation in Florida. That was quite the parking job on the side of the road.
Ya, ini lumayan berat nih buat mobilnya nih. Wits. Whoops. Ya, kembali lagi pantau Kino 500. Ops.
Давай. Попробуй мне ходить.
About a payload. That log truck looks about 40 feet long and is hauling enough wood to build a new summer cabin. The driver must feel like a true Paul Bunyan in that big rig. Hope he packed enough coffee. Those forest roads are rougher than a back road in Texas. The Russian proverb, a stingy man pays twice. Don't buy that cheap $5 gallon paint for your house. You'll be repainting in 6 months. Penny wise, pound foolish. It's like booking a 17-inch wide coach seat, only to pay extra later for an upgrade. Quality over quantity. These heavy equipment operators need a refresher course. That excavator just flipped like a pancake, and the bulldozer is dancing like it's the Super Bowl halftime show. What a spectacular fireworks show of colossal construction fails. At least we didn't need to buy a ticket. Boom. Watch massive structures like an Empire State Building vanish in a flash. It's demolition artistry, not chaos. Engineers are using explosives to send old bridges and buildings into early retirement. Everything is guaranteed to drop safely within 500 feet of the blast zone. This logging truck is blazing up the hill like a Ford Mustang on a 45-degree incline. That driver must be a descendant of Paul Bunyan himself, maneuvering those logs, which are as big as a full-size bathtub, without a spill. That's Olympic-level skill. Hang on to your hard hat. That engine is whining like a cranky chihuahua. The driver is forcing it up the hill like climbing Mount Rushmore. Maybe he forgot the engine wasn't designed for Mach 1 speed. Hope he's got good AAA roadside assistance. How much is this rig hauling? It looks like he's trying to cram a 2,000 square foot house into a mailbox. The driver must be ready to retire. Now he's stuck on that sharp turn like a snail on I-95. Someone get this poor guy a coffee. That semi-truck is in a serious jam on that incline. It looks stuck on a 15-degree grade. The driver is probably wondering, did I forget my lucky rabbit's foot? Now he'll have to call AAA or hope a friendly Ford F-150 can give him a little push. Those logging trucks from Durango, Mexico, are something else. Each mighty rig hauls enough timber to build a handsome 2,000 square foot home. They look like steel dragons crawling up those mountain roads. That driver must have an A+ license. It's like a supersized hot weather version of ice road truckers. Yeehaw! The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips.